Hi everybody, I'm going to have to apologise. I'm doing this video at my work, which is my weekend work, being in a service station, so you'll probably hear quite a few cars driving by while I wait for people to come in. And if people come in, I'm going to have to run off and serve them. So there you go. What I want to show you today though is the second, I've already put up the stuff about the Kickstarter of the Spheres of Power. I want to show you a different Kickstarter that I'm supporting. Now, I'm supporting only 3 Kickstarters at the moment, and each of those Kickstarters have already been funded. So really, if you support them or not, that's fine. That's not a problem at all. Of course, what I get is some some stretch goals, if some of you want to back them. Now, this one that I'm about to show you is another virtual tabletop, but it's for your iPad. Okay, so I've got my iPad here. I believe it's coming, or it's out for Android devices, etc. But it's also, it's for iPad, iPhone, all those sorts of bits and pieces. Now, they actually already have the product out, but it's not as functional as they'd like it to be. So I'm going to just show you basically what goes on with it. It's pretty cool, I've got to say. I've enjoyed my play with it, and I will show it to you in just a second, but I've got a car, so I will be back. Okay, we're back from that. I'm going to be really awkward with all of this too, because it's on my iPad and I'm going to be doing it in the mirror, so I don't know which way to move it, etc. But we'll bring it up. It's called 3D Virtual Tabletop. So let's have a look here. We'll bring it up just there. It's powered by Unity, which is a thing that I'm familiar with. I'll try and angle that so you don't get the reflection or glare. Now you can see it is a 3D virtual tabletop. Okay, you can move it about so you can layer it down. It has such things as, like I said, I was going to be really bad at this. Zoom out, zoom in, have a look at, you can move the miniatures and stuff in the virtual space. Okay, it's really quite cool. The functionality is pretty much that at the moment. They've got a few sample maps. Okay, so you can put them in there. You can put in different maps, etc. Put your miniatures in. They've got some miniatures. In fact, they've got quite a few miniatures, which I'm really quite impressed with. And I'm assuming that there's only going to be more of those. There's also other stuff that you can do with it, like add your own photos. Okay, so you could have a miniature of me. Let's see. Where are we? So you can see that there's a whole heap of miniatures there. And to add a new one, you click on the plus up in the top right. We'll go to the photo library. We'll find, hang on, we'll go back to photos, the camera roll. There we go. We'll have the blue ninja, which is me last week in the rain here. So we'll go blue ninja. Done. Okay, size 1, square. Save him. And there's my blue ninja. So I'm going to add the blue ninja to the tabletop, and there I am, in amongst it all. Okay, so you can rotate and zoom and stuff like that. So you can see me in amongst there, and you can sort of drag it around and zoom out or zoom in, or if you want to change the angle of things so you can actually go so it's token top or actual miniatures, etc. So that's pretty much what it is at the moment, but they do have some fantastic ideas. What they want to do is make it so that you can have it networked, so you can have all of your players sitting around with an iPad and an iPhone and stuff like that, and they all have the map and they can move their miniatures around on the particular map, which would be fantastic. They're also adding a bunch of other things via stretch goals, which is what I'm really keen to see happen, obviously. Travelling around with this would be really cool. It's a really good idea if I don't have my laptop with me and I'm not going to use Roll20, or the other one that I've been sending around, which is the virtual tabletop the Pinder brothers seem to be working on. there's a whole heap of options out there, but I'd really like to see this one cop a bit more funding. I've shown it to you. It looks a lot cooler. It's about 99 cents or $1.99 or something like that on the App Store, in Australia that is, and you know how we get screwed for prices. So it might be cheaper wherever you are. Download it, have a look at it. I think it's on the Android Play site as well. Thanks for listening, and keep rolling.